She didn't flinch when the offer came. Not even a blink. It was one of those moments people around her would remember, not because of what she said, but because of what she didn't. The room was filled with anticipation. Producers, managers, even close friends. Everyone waiting for her to grab the opportunity that could reshape her career. But Barbie just sat there, calm, steady, as if the decision had already been made long before the meeting even started. People will talk. They always do. Some say she's crazy for turning it down. Others whisper she did it for love. For David. And maybe they're not wrong, not entirely. But it wasn't about sacrificing anything. It was about choosing what felt right. And in that moment, what felt right wasn't chasing a role that would pair her with a different leading man, no matter how big the name or how shiny the budget. What felt right was staying grounded in something real, something she and David built without ever trying too hard. They never promised forever. Never uttered the words fans so desperately wanted to hear. But you could see it in the way they moved around each other. The comfort. The chemistry that didn't need direction. It was in the silence between takes, in the way their hands brushed when no one else was watching. There was a softness there. Something unspoken but deeply understood. David never asked her to stay. He didn't have to. He's always been the type to let her breathe, to let her fly if she wanted to. But maybe that's why she stayed. Because with him, she never felt like she had to choose between who she was and who she could be. And if people want to call that love, maybe they should. Because that kind of freedom, that kind of quiet support, it's rare. Especially in an industry that expects you to put ambition above everything else. This wasn't about being afraid to grow. Barbie's never been scared of taking risks. But some risks aren't worth the cost. And maybe, just maybe, she saw that the real challenge wasn't in taking on a new role, but in holding on to something fragile, something that fame and pressure could so easily distort. Maybe she knew that stories like theirs don't come around often. And when they do, you protect them not by clinging but by choosing them even when you don't have to. So no, it wasn't a sacrifice. It wasn't some grand romantic gesture meant to make headlines. It was a quiet decision made by a woman who knows exactly who she is and what matters to her. And if that decision happened to keep her close to David, then maybe that's just the kind of ending their story needs right now. Not dramatic. Not loud. Just honest. Just real.